everybody, welcome back to Taji's World of Books and welcome to my April TBR. Hey everybody, so welcome back. So thank you for joining me for my April TBR. I'm just going to get into it. You know how I do. I'm just going to show you the book that I have. I might say a little bit about it. I might not. I usually go into books blind, don't know much about them, but you guys tend to like to see what I'm going to be reading for the upcoming month. So without further ado, let's just talk about it. Now, some of these are carryovers from last month that I wasn't able to get to. Because I think some of the books that I had for last month I thought were standalones, and they found out that they were like series or whatever. So for whatever reason, my TBR grew last month. So I do have a couple carryovers, so it is what it is. One of those carryovers is The Priory of the Orange Tree. I've just been dragging my feet on this because it's a high fantasy, it's a chunker. For whatever reason, I've been dragging my feet and I'm just gonna do it. I think that the reason I'm dragging my feet is because I'm worried that I'm not gonna like it and then I'm stuck with this heavy book, but I've decided that I'm gonna start it. If I don't like it, I'm gonna DNF it and just call it a day. So it's on here, so that's that. I'm super excited about getting to Beautiful Nightmare. This is, I believe, book 4. Yeah. It's book 4. We've been waiting forever for the audiobook to drop. It was supposed to drop early in March and it didn't. It kept getting pushed back. And so finally the audiobook is released. I'm super excited about it. The third book left on a major cliffhanger. It left with a bang. Like we were just like, what the hell just happened? So I'm super excited to see where this is going. I want to get to it. However, there's going to be like 7 or 8 books in the series. So again, like I need to take it with I need to approach this like I approached Sarah J. Maas and Sandra Clare. Like I know it's going to be another year before the next book comes out, so I'm not going to get too crazy, but I'm super excited to get to it. Then you guys know that Charles and I from Books on Stereo are doing a live show with JT Gessinger on Sunday at 6, I believe it's 6 Pacific Standard and 9 Eastern time, I believe, but I'll put the link down below. And so I've been doing a deep dive into JT Gessinger's, all of her books, and so I really want to try out Nightmare Valentine. I heard that this one is like get your tissues ready. It is a tearjerker, so I'm super excited about it. And then also I have Perfect Strangers. I heard you want to throw this book across the room many times, but stick with it and it will deliver in many ways. So it is here as well, and I'll probably get to these like next week. This is another carryover from last month, and this is The Trouble with Hating You by Sajini Patel. Sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. And again, this is another one that I'm just like, with these type of covers, I'm like, I don't know, rom-com, I don't do so well with them, but we'll see how we do with this. I have heard really great things about this book. I'm super excited to get to it. It's The 7 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart Turton. And I've heard people really enjoy it, so I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. These came in because I think I rounded out my order, Book Outlet, a long time ago. And so I looked it up and I heard good things about it, and it's fighting to be free. But then I saw that there is a sequel to it, or it's a duet, and it's worth fighting for. So I went ahead and picked that up. So I don't know. We will see. But it has good ratings on Goodreads. One of the last sort of Jodi Ellen Malpass books that I have that I want to get to is Leave Me Breathless. We'll see how that does. She tends to be a hit or miss for me. I'm super excited to get to these. I think they go in this order, but I am not sure. You know, I tend not to be a historical romance reader, but for whatever reason, I thought that these were going to be good. So we'll see. The Duke I Tempted by Scarlett Peckham. Oh no, The Lord I Left. The Earl I Ruined. I don't know. I'm excited. This came in one of my book box orders. So, Love's Forbidden Flower by Diane Ranella. Have no idea. Looks good. I love the cover. It's pretty. It's kind of shiny. It's hard to see, but it looks really pretty. This is another one that came in a book box. Legacy. It's the Montgomery Brothers series by Laura Pavlov. I believe this is the first book in the series. I said I'm just going to read this one, see if I like it, see if it's something I want to continue with. If it is, then I will get the rest. I'm trying to like not buy more books than what I need to. trying to be more mindful about that. I'm super excited about these chunkers. These have been on my TBR for quite some time. I was waiting again for the audiobooks to drop. They did. Oh, I think it goes in this order. Hers to Keep. Look at how chunker. By Serena Ackroyd. Super excited about it. Theirs to Cherish. Hers to Hold, I believe is the order. We will see. I'm excited. Again, these are like carryovers, things that have been on my shelves. I'm unhauling my shelves, as you guys know, to try to get rid of stuff and to kind of clear things out. So this is a carryover. Jennifer L. Armentrout, Scorched. Jennifer L. Armentrout, The Dead List. Have no idea what these are about. I still have not gotten to San Mariano's Descent. I will. This is a duet. There's another book in this series that I ordered. It came in one of my book boxes, so I'm waiting for the other one to come in, and this is Until Then, and I can't remember what the other one is called. Let me see if I don't know what the other one is called, but it's a duet. Broken Wing by Judith James. And this one, I'm going to present them in the order that I'm going to read them. This is the first time that I'm getting into this paranormal series, but I'm super excited to try them. And I believe that they are in this order. And this is by Karen Marie Moning, Dark Fever, Blood Fever, Fey Fever, Dream Fever, Shadow Fever, Iced, Burned, Fever Born, Fever Song, High Voltage. So I think that last series that I presented is going to be very similar to like a J.R. Ward. It's a paranormal romance. Like if you read any Sherilyn Kenyon or Sherilyn McQueen McGuire, however she changed her last name too. So I think it's going to be like akin to those kinds of books, paranormal romances, if you will. But we'll see, and I'll tell you what I think about it. I've never read any of Karen Marie Moning before. She seems to be a very, like, she's published a lot of books, and she seems to be writing ongoing. She's been writing for quite some time. So we'll see if I like them or not. I will let you know. As is always the case, that's what I plan on starting with for the month of April. I also didn't include, because I'm doing a deep dive, like I said, into J.T. Gessinger to prepare for Sunday, and so I'm reading almost her whole backlist, at least the books that are all connected. So you'll get more about that in my wrap-ups and as we go forward into the month. But as I always do, I probably will add more books onto my TBR as I go through this, and I see that I'm moving more quickly than I had anticipated, or if I move more slowly. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I tend not to be a mood reader. I tend to organize myself, and I go through my shelves pretty systematically. So more or less, that's what you're going to plan on seeing from me for the month. Anyway, I'm rambling. That's all that I have for today, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And please do me a favor, hit that like button because it helps me with the YouTube algorithm, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video, which has been all over the place, but it's generally 3 days a week. And that's all that I have for today, you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, and share and like the video. It really, really helps me, and I so appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!